Hey guys, yeah, zoom in there. So guys, welcome to Washington D.C. We're down by the White House and it's really, really cold. Anyway, today I got a couple things going on. We're gonna go out and catch a flyover at Arlington Cemetery. We're gonna walk past the White House and take a look at the Christmas decorations. Who knows what else we might see. I'm sure there's a hamburger or a hot dog involved. All right, let's make a hike. Christmas decorations popping up all over town. That's the Metropolitan Club, a private club next to the White House. Let's make our way over to Lafayette Park and see what we can see today. It is open. Let's go in here. Hey. Yeah. All right. They wanted hand sanitizer, but I was wearing gloves. Go figure. Ooh. Book on White House weddings. This is kind of interesting. It's a Jackie. So these are the White House Christmas ornaments from 2000 to 2011. These are some pretty ones. Grover Cleveland. I like this one, 2008. I bought this is my son. So this was the birth year of my son. I bought this one for him. Teddy Roosevelt. But we're not here for the old ones. Though I do like the helicopter. Everybody likes the helicopter. We're here for this one. 2021. Let's buy one. And back to reality. Somebody locked their keys in the car. No. Somebody suspicious vehicle. Or maybe they're after me. Suspicious guy outside the White House grounds. Nope, it's a legally parked van. Two-tone van. That's enough to get the suspicion alert. Yeah. So they got a bicycle cop, two units. Never can be too safe. All right, hey guys, we're in Lafayette Park. Let's see what's going on today in the park. I've been moaning it's cold. It's cold. It's actually like in the 40s today. It's just the wind. The wind is whipping today. And the breeze makes it really cold. It's going to be cold tomorrow, but hopefully not as breezy. So this is Jackson Place. Most of these houses are, these are almost all U.S. government houses now, I guess. But a lot of them are actually connected. They all sort of go back. They have like passageways between them. I've never seen a floor plan of all of this, how it's all laid out, but I'm pretty sure you can get from one place to another just crisscrossing through all these different buildings. All right, let's go out to Pennsylvania Avenue. I remember Secret Service police cars used to be brown for some reason. They used to have like brown cars, or they had like hit a brown. Now they've mostly all white with black. Huh. Got big fire extinguishers here. This is Pebble Beach from the back. This is all the press tents. I think they're heated. They should be heated. I have like a little space heater. A few bike cops out and about. Someone taking pictures. Oh, they've got all sorts of Christmas wreaths up on the north side here of the White House. Let's see who's at Pebble Beach right now. Plenty of news crews at Pebble Beach doing stand-ups for the reports, and the Marine is on duty, but the Marine has got his winter coat on today. Let me see if I get the other camera out. Yeah, it's cold. He's cold too. Well, he's a Marine. I don't think they get cold. They get cold, they just don't complain about it publicly. Somebody's doing a live video over there. Tripod, lights, and an iPhone. That's all you need today. I'm proving that. And here's the White House, all Christmased up. Take a look at that. We got a big wreath up on the north portico here, and lots of other little wreaths on all the different windows. So at the White House today, the First Lady is showing off the Christmas decorations inside to a bunch of school kids. Do have to ask how the First Lady was able to put them up so well when she was away for 5 days, but I'm not going to ask that much. We'll let that one slide, yeah? Interesting, they took down some of the construction hoarding around this office building. Not really office, this was a public toilet slash Park Service office. It was burned during the George Floyd protests, and it's still burned out today. They've done pretty much nothing when it comes to rebuilding this facility. I'm not sure why. I know the Park Service is hurting for funds, but it doesn't look very good to be this close to the White House, having all this damage lying around. Maybe they'll work on it this winter. So yeah, this place was burned. Across the street was the church, St. John's Church, and they tried to light a fire down in the basement of that church, like a bookshelf, but it didn't catch hold, or somebody else put it out. I'm not really sure. As a result, that church was not burned, thankfully. That's a very historic church. Somebody asked if I could go down Black Lives Matter Plaza. And they wanted to see what it looks like. I've shown it before, but I actually haven't been here in a couple weeks, so let's take a hike. Oh, it's cold. Secret Service are still investigating that truck down there, that two-tone panel van that we saw them looking at earlier. So that's the church, St. John's Episcopal Church. I think like every president since Adams or something has gone to church there at one time or another. You may remember it most recently when that's where Donald Trump took the photograph after they cleared out the protesters. He came over here to take a photograph, which enraged some. Oh, here's the in Black Lives Matter. You can see the giant letters have been painted into the street. They're not actually painted, they're actually stickers. I showed a couple of videos ago how they put these down. They're like these giant stickers that are stuck onto the street with like glue and like heat guns or whatever. So this is the Matters. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, not Matters. Why do they keep saying Matters? I don't know. And down here is the Black Lives part of the street. Now in the summertime, I think they envision this to be like almost a tourist attraction in its own right. There are people that come out and sell t-shirts and hot dogs and all that. Ooh, hot dog, that sounds good. They sell everything in kind of a carnival atmosphere. That's another hotel. I think that's the St. Regis. I'm not sure. Never stayed there. Oh. Let's go down to K Street. While the mayor of DC set this up and paid for it, it was actually some local artists who came up with the idea, enlisted some volunteers, and came out basically in the middle of the night and painted this on the street. This part of the street is, DC property. It's maintained by the district, not the federal government. The federal government takes over just down at the end of the block in Lafayette Park. All right, let's go down K Street. The K Street corridor. K Street is synonymous with lobbying. It's almost an expression. Oh, what does K Street think? What does the lobbying community think? Today, most of the lobbyists are not actually here. They've moved elsewhere off K Street. They moved into the East End or into the West End or into Georgetown. But the term K Street still applies to the political world of Washington. Yeah. All right, let's cut through this park. This is Farragut Park. This is also one of the closest subways to the White House. Because there's actually two lines. The red line, which is a Maryland subway line, is over there. And that's Farragut North Station. And then on the other side is what's known as Farragut West. Not Farragut South. I don't know why, Farragut North, Farragut South. No, Farragut West. And that's orange, blue, and silver lines, which serve Maryland but also serve Virginia. What the hell? That's a very dated escalator making basically the sound of a whale. I actually thought it was Christmas carolers, but it's a malfunctioning escalator. I see him. So that was the missing man formation. And thank you very much, Harrison. I believe Harrison was the pilot who did the pull-up of the missing man. I was talking to your mom. She's very proud of you. And anyway, I'm on my way to go get a hamburger because I'm freezing. So I'm still at the Air Force Memorial. I'm warming up in the car because it's just really cold in the wind. Now, fighter jets are cool. I like to show them to you. I like to show you helicopters, but it's important to remember why the missing man formation just came over Washington, D.C. And the reason is Colonel Frederick Crow. Now, normally a colonel does not warrant a flyover at Arlington, with a few exceptions. Frederick Crow was one of those exceptions. You see, Frederick Crow flew F-4s over North Vietnam in the Vietnamese War, and in 1967, he was shot down over Hanoi. He was taken prisoner and held in the Hanoi Hilton prison camp for 6 years. Now, he was eventually released. Frederick Crow's decorations included 2 Silver Stars, a Legion of Merit, 2 Purple Hearts, 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 2 Bronze Stars, and 22 Air Medals. At the time of his retirement from the military, he was the most decorated Air Force officer in the entire service. Rest in peace. Thank you for your service, Frederick Crow. Yeah, it's that cold. They're ice skating already. Anyway. I didn't want to get a hamburger today, but the truth is I'm freezing cold.